Close your eyes for a moment and let the silence wrap around you. Take a deep breath, feeling the air fill every corner of your being. Notice how, for a moment, everything around you fades away. Now, turn your focus inward, to the place where your story resides. Where old memories and lingering emotions lie, often hidden but always present. These emotions, so familiar, can sometimes feel like invisible chains. Can you sense them? Maybe it's a tightness in your chest or a lump in your throat. They carry echoes of past moments, impactful events, lingering words, and glances that still resonate. Notice how these emotions can create patterns, like well-trodden paths. But what if these paths are more than trails? What if they're walls? Think about how certain emotions appear uninvited. A memory surfaces, and with it, comes a wave that consumes you. These emotions shape your thoughts, your feelings, and even your reactions. They influence how you see the world and how you perceive yourself. Perhaps you've carried these sensations for so long that they've become part of who you think you are. But now, with your eyes closed and your breath steady, allow yourself to simply observe. No judgment here, just awareness. Recognize these chains for what they are, fragments of the past echoing into the present. And as you notice them, imagine that by simply looking at them, you're already weakening their hold. By seeing them, you're beginning to let go. Take another deep breath. You're exactly where you need to be. And as you continue this journey, you'll discover that recognition is the first step toward transformation. Because what you can see, you can change. Now, with your eyes still closed, shift your focus to your body. Feel it, not in a rushed way, but with the curiosity of someone exploring uncharted territory. Notice every part, from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. Sense the rhythm of your breathing, the pulse of life in every cell. Your body holds stories. It's a silent book, etched with the marks of all you've been through. Maybe you feel weight on your shoulders, pressure in your chest, or a slight tension in your abdomen. These are records, emotional memories that, over time, have translated into physical sensations. Take a deep breath and imagine each inhale as a wave of light flowing through your body, revealing these places. Observe them without haste. Notice how certain emotions seem to inhabit specific areas. Maybe there's a tightness in your chest that comes with sadness, or a stiffness in your back that echoes fear. These sensations aren't just physical, they're echoes of something deeper. And as you notice them, ask yourself, what are they trying to tell me? There's no need for an immediate answer. Simply let these sensations exist, like clouds drifting across the sky. You don't need to hold on to them, nor do you need to push them away. Just observe. Now, bring to mind the idea that your body is not your enemy. It's not clinging to the past out of defiance. It's trying to protect you, to warn you, to keep you safe. But maybe it's time to tell it that you don't need those armors anymore. Maybe it's time to start letting go. Take another deep breath. Feel the connection between your emotions and your body. And as you sink deeper into this awareness, know that by understanding what your body holds, you're beginning to release what no longer serves you. You're starting to open yourself to something new. Now, with your eyes closed and your breath calm, turn your attention to the flow of your thoughts. Have you ever noticed how they seem to arise effortlessly, like waves in an endless ocean? A thought emerges, and with it comes an emotion. Perhaps it's a memory, a familiar feeling, and before you know it, you're caught in a whirlpool. Observe this now, without any rush. Notice how a single thought can spark an emotion. And, almost reflexively, that emotion fuels new thoughts, reinforcing what you feel. It's a cycle, a loop that can feel endless. But here, right now, you're starting to see it for what it is. Bring to mind a situation that seems to keep resurfacing. A moment that replays on its own, unbidden. Maybe it's a conversation that left a mark or a mistake that still weighs on your heart. Notice how the thought rises, and with it, a sensation in your chest or your stomach. That's the trap, a cycle that feeds on itself. But here's the truth, one most people miss: you are not this cycle. These thoughts and emotions? They're not you. They're just visitors, echoes of a past that no longer needs to define your present. And now, with each breath, you can start to create space between who you are and what you feel. Picture yourself watching these thoughts and emotions, as if you were standing by a river. You're not the water, you're the shore. And from the shore, you have the power to choose, to let the current flow without getting swept away. Take a deep breath and tell yourself, I see it. I understand it. I am more than this. With that simple recognition, the trap begins to lose its grip. You start to see that the cycle only exists as long as you believe in it. And with every breath, you feel freedom growing. You're in control now, even if the cycle still lingers. This is the start of something new. Now that the cycle is laid bare before you, imagine yourself standing at the edge of a bridge. On one side lies the past, the familiar weight of the emotions you've carried for so long. On the other side, the unknown, a present moment untouched by the shadows of what's been. Take a deep breath. Notice how, by habit, your mind might want to glance back. It's what it knows. It feels safer to stay in the familiar, even if it's heavy. But ask yourself, what am I still holding on to? What ties me to this part of my story? Maybe it's fear. Fear of letting go, because these emotions, no matter how painful, have become part of who you think you are. But right here, right now, you have a choice. You can release them. You can let go of what no longer serves you. Feel your breath again. With each inhale, imagine yourself drawing in courage. And with each exhale, picture the weight of the past dissolving, bit by bit. You don't have to let go all at once. Just a little at a time, as if you're leaving behind small pieces of baggage along the way. Now, bring to mind an emotion that seems to hold you back. Don't fight it. Don't push it away. Just let it be there. Look at it with curiosity, as though you're seeing it for the first time. And as you observe it, ask yourself, what has this emotion been trying to teach me? What was its purpose? Perhaps you'll see that this emotion was your shield, your way of protecting yourself from pain. But now, thank it for its intention. Tell yourself that you don't need it anymore. That it's safe to let it go. Take a deep breath and imagine yourself stepping onto the bridge. With each step forward, feel the weight growing lighter. And when you reach the other side, pause. Feel the spaciousness inside you, the openness where old emotions once lived. This is where something new can bloom. You're beginning to release. And in this release lies the key to creating a new reality. Now that you've crossed the bridge, allow yourself to feel the empty space that remains. This emptiness isn't a void, it's potential. It's fertile ground, ready to nurture something entirely new. Take a deep breath and feel that space like a blank page, waiting to be filled with a different story. Right now, think about an emotion you want to cultivate. Maybe it's joy, gratitude, or peace. Don't force it. Instead, invite it gently, like welcoming an old friend into your heart. Visualize this emotion as a soft, glowing light, beginning to grow within you. Feel this light spreading, slowly and naturally, filling every corner of your being. With each breath, it becomes brighter, more vivid. Let it flow through you, like a wave transforming everything it touches. This is your new state of being. Take a moment to imagine living with this emotion at your core. How would it change the way you see the world? How would it shape your reactions to the people and events around you? Picture yourself walking through life with this new emotional foundation, lighter, freer, and more alive. Breathe deeply again, and this time, bring gratitude into your awareness. Not just for what you've experienced, but for who you're becoming. Thank yourself for having the courage to let go and create something new within. This gratitude is part of your transformation. With every inhale, you're reinforcing this new emotion, making it a part of who you are. And like any practice, the more you return to this state, the stronger it will grow. The more natural it will feel. And as it strengthens, there will be less and less room for the old emotions you've left behind. Now, feel that light within you pulsing with energy and vitality. It's not just a feeling, it's a new chemistry. A new way of being. And it's only the beginning of your transformation. Now, with this new emotion radiating through you, feel the transformation taking root. You are no longer the person you were when you started this journey. Something inside you has shifted, even if it feels subtle. Take a deep breath and acknowledge this. You are stepping into a new chapter. Picture yourself standing in front of a mirror. Look deeply into your own eyes. Who do you see? It's not a reflection of the past, nor a projection of the future. It's your true self, free of burdens, free of old stories. It's just you, pure and whole. With each breath, anchor yourself in this new reality. Say to yourself, I choose to be this person. I choose to live with lightness, courage, and purpose. Feel the power of these words reverberating within you, like seeds planted in the fertile ground you've prepared. Now, imagine your future as a blank canvas. You don't need to paint it all at once. Just begin with the first stroke, the first detail. The beauty lies in the intention. Picture yourself living from this renewed state of being, responding to the world with love, curiosity, and inner strength. And as you create this vision, trust the process. There's no need to rush. Transformation unfolds naturally, like the gentle blooming of a flower. Breathe in this truth and allow gratitude to fill you once more. Gratitude for every moment that brought you here, for the lessons learned, and for the person you're becoming. Take one last deep breath, feeling this new energy firmly rooted within you. You are present. You are whole. And as you prepare to open your eyes, know that the world you'll see reflects the transformation that's already begun inside of you. This isn't the end of your journey, it's just the beginning. You are ready for whatever comes next.